Today, we delve into a powerful truth that can reshape our lives: the art of silence. In a world that often equates noise with importance, we must recognize that silence can be a formidable ally. It allows us to observe, to reflect, and ultimately to respond with intention rather than impulse. First, let's consider the nature of foolishness. Many of us have been caught in the trap of reacting without thinking, speaking without purpose. Foolishness often masquerades as bravado, leading us to blurt out words we later regret. It's crucial to understand that the loudest voice in the room is not always the wisest. Instead, it is often those who choose to remain silent that possess the greatest insights. By pausing and allowing silence to fill the space, we create room for deeper thought and greater understanding. When we choose to be silent, we open ourselves to listening. Listening is not merely hearing, it is an active engagement that fosters empathy and connection. By truly listening to others, we gain valuable perspectives that can guide our actions and decisions. The wise person recognizes that every conversation is an opportunity to learn something new. In silence, we find the wisdom of others, enriching our own understanding of the world. Strategic communication is essential in navigating our personal and professional lives. Before we speak, we must ask ourselves, is what I'm about to say necessary? Is it true? Is it true? Is it kind? In many instances, saying nothing at all is the most profound statement we can make. When we think before we speak, we choose words that uplift, inspire, and create harmony rather than discord. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, embrace the power of silence. Stop being a fool by reacting hastily or speaking thoughtlessly. Remember that silence is not weakness, it is strength. It allows us to think critically, listen deeply, and communicate wisely. So, the next time you feel the urge to fill the silence, take a moment to pause. You may find that in that pause lies the key to your greatest insights and your most meaningful interactions. In our fast-paced world where noise often drowns out clarity, the power of silence is a concept that warrants deeper exploration. Silence can be viewed as an underrated asset, a profound tool that, when wielded wisely, can lead to significant personal growth and enhanced decision-making. To understand the true value of silence, we must first recognize its transformative nature. When we embrace silence, we create a space for introspection. This is crucial in a society that often glorifies constant activity and relentless productivity. In moments of silence, we can step back from the chaos, reflect on our thoughts, and gain clarity about our feelings and actions. This introspection enables us to evaluate our motivations and align them with our goals, leading to a more purposeful existence. The act of taking a step back allows us to separate our immediate emotions from our long-term aspirations, preventing impulsive decisions that might steer us off course. Silence fosters a mindset of mindfulness. By quieting our surroundings and our minds, we can focus on the present moment. Mindfulness encourages us to be fully engaged in our experiences, whether they involve interactions with others or personal reflections. This engagement enhances our awareness of our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, helping us to recognize patterns that may need adjustment. In a state of mindfulness, we are less likely to react instinctively. Instead, we respond thoughtfully. Silence also cultivates emotional resilience. When we face challenges, our first instinct may be to react out of fear, anger, or frustration. However, if we practice silence in these moments, we allow ourselves the opportunity to process our emotions more effectively. By taking a pause, we can assess our feelings and determine the best course of action. This emotional regulation not only leads to better outcomes in difficult situations, but also strengthens our ability to cope with future challenges. In essence, silence equips us with the tools to manage our emotions and respond to adversity with poise and confidence. In addition, silence plays a crucial role in enhancing our relationships. In our eagerness to share our thoughts and opinions, we often forget the value of listening. By choosing silence in conversations, we allow others to express themselves fully. This active listening fosters deeper connections as people feel heard and valued. When we truly listen, we gain insights into others' perspectives and experiences, enriching our understanding of the world around us. These connections can lead to more meaningful relationships, both personally and professionally, and can create an atmosphere of trust and respect. Silence can act as a powerful catalyst for creativity and innovation. In a world bombarded with distractions, we often struggle to find the space to think creatively. Silence allows our minds to wander freely, providing the mental space necessary for new ideas to emerge. When we are quiet, we can tap into our subconscious thoughts, where some of our most creative ideas lie dormant. By cultivating periods of silence in our lives, we encourage innovation and problem solving, enhancing our ability to think outside the box. Silence can serve as a protective shield against negativity. When we refrain from engaging in gossip, arguments, or negative conversations, we safeguard our mental and emotional well-being. Silence becomes a barrier that prevents us from absorbing negativity, allowing us to focus on the positive aspects of life. This protection is essential for maintaining a healthy mindset and fostering a sense of peace in our lives. In conclusion, the power of silence is profound and multifaceted. It allows for introspection and mindfulness, fostering emotional resilience and deeper connections with others. Silence cultivates creativity, protects us from negativity, and enhances our decision-making abilities. In a world that often values noise over thoughtfulness, embracing silence can be a transformative choice. By recognizing the strength that lies in quietude, we can navigate our lives with greater clarity, purpose, and fulfillment. So let us learn to harness the power of silence and allow it to guide us toward a more meaningful existence. Understanding what constitutes foolishness is essential in our journey toward personal growth and effective communication. Foolishness often manifests in various forms, such as impulsive reactions, thoughtless speech, and a lack of self-awareness. Recognizing these behaviors not only helps us avoid making poor choices, but also empowers us to cultivate a more thoughtful and intentional approach to life. One of the most prevalent forms of foolishness is the tendency to react without thinking. In moments of stress or frustration, it is easy to fall into the trap of immediate reactions. We might snap at someone, say something hurtful, or engage in a heated argument, all without considering the consequences of our words or actions. This impulsive behavior often leads to regret, damaging relationships and undermining our credibility. By taking a step back and allowing ourselves to breathe before responding, we can prevent ourselves from falling into this cycle of thoughtless reactions. Instead of being reactive, we can become proactive, choosing our words carefully and ensuring that our responses align with our values. Another manifestation of foolishness is speaking without purpose. In social situations, many of us feel compelled to fill silence with words, often leading to unnecessary chatter or gossip. This tendency can detract from meaningful conversations and dilute our messages. When we speak without purpose, we risk alienating others or miscommunicating our intentions. Thoughtful communication is essential, and we should strive to be intentional with our words, ensuring that they contribute to a positive and constructive dialogue. When we approach conversations with the goal of adding value, rather than simply filling space, we foster deeper connections and enhance the quality of our interactions. Foolishness can stem from a lack of self-awareness. Many individuals move through life without reflecting on their behavior or its impact on others. This lack of introspection can lead to patterns of foolishness, where one repeatedly engages in actions that harm relationships or hinder personal development. By cultivating self-awareness, we can better understand our motivations, strengths, and weaknesses. This understanding enables us to make conscious choices rather than acting out of habit or impulse. Regularly reflecting on our thoughts, feelings, and actions allows us to identify areas for improvement and helps us avoid repeating past mistakes. Foolishness is often amplified in a culture that glorifies instant gratification. In our quest for immediate results, we may prioritize quick fixes over sustainable solutions. This mindset can lead to hasty decisions that may not serve our long-term interests. For instance, many people fall into the trap of making impulsive financial choices, such as overspending or investing without proper research, only to face negative consequences later. By recognizing the allure of instant gratification, we can consciously choose to delay our reactions and consider the long-term implications of our actions. Embracing patience and discipline allows us to make decisions that align with our goals and values. In addition, the fear of vulnerability can contribute to foolishness. Many individuals avoid expressing their true feelings or opinions, opting instead for safe, superficial conversations. This fear can stifle authentic communication and lead to misunderstandings. By allowing ourselves to be vulnerable, we open the door to genuine connections and deeper relationships. While vulnerability may seem risky, it often leads to more fulfilling interactions and a stronger sense of community. Embracing vulnerability requires courage, but it can ultimately enhance our personal and professional relationships. Foolishness can be compounded by the influence of our environment. Surrounding ourselves with negative influences or toxic relationships can perpetuate foolish behavior. If we consistently engage with individuals who prioritize drama or negativity, we may find ourselves drawn into similar patterns of thought and action. To break this cycle, it is essential to cultivate a supportive environment filled with positive influences. By surrounding ourselves with individuals who encourage growth and constructive communication, we can foster an atmosphere that promotes mindfulness and self-awareness. In conclusion, understanding foolishness is a critical component of personal development and effective communication. By recognizing impulsive reactions, speaking without purpose, and lacking self-awareness, we can take proactive steps to cultivate mindfulness in our lives. It is essential to embrace patience, vulnerability, and positive influences as we work to overcome foolish behaviors. By doing so, we empower ourselves to make intentional choices, build meaningful relationships, and navigate life's challenges with greater wisdom and clarity. The value of listening cannot be overstated. In an age dominated by rapid communication, social media, and instant feedback, the art of listening often gets overshadowed by the need to express ourselves. Yet, the ability to listen actively and empathetically is a skill that holds the power to transform our interactions, enrich our relationships, and deepen our understanding of the world around us. To fully grasp the importance of listening, we must recognize its multifaceted benefits and the profound impact it has on our personal and professional lives. Listening is more than just hearing words. It involves a conscious effort to understand the speaker's message, feelings, and intentions. This deeper level of engagement fosters meaningful connections. When we listen actively, we show others that their thoughts and feelings matter, which can significantly enhance trust and rapport in relationships. People are more likely to share their true thoughts and feelings when they feel heard and understood. This creates an atmosphere of openness and honesty where individuals feel safe expressing themselves without fear of judgment or dismissal. In personal relationships, this can lead to stronger bonds and a greater sense of intimacy. In professional settings, it can foster collaboration and teamwork as individuals feel valued for their contributions. Active listening promotes better understanding and minimizes misunderstandings. In conversations, it is easy for messages to become distorted, leading to confusion and conflict. By listening attentively, we can clarify our understanding and ask questions that further illuminate the speaker's point of view. This practice helps ensure that we are on the same page, reducing the likelihood of miscommunication. When misunderstandings arise, they often stem from a lack of effective listening. By honing our listening skills, we can navigate conversations with greater clarity and coherence, leading to more productive discussions. Listening also enhances our capacity for empathy. When we truly listen to others, we gain insight into their experiences, emotions, and perspectives. This understanding enables us to empathize with their feelings, even if we do not necessarily agree with their views. Empathy is essential for building connections, as it allows us to acknowledge and validate others' emotions. In a world that often feels divisive, fostering empathy through active listening can serve as a bridge to understanding and cooperation. When we approach conversations with empathy, we create an environment where individuals feel valued and respected, paving the way for more constructive dialogues. Listening can serve as a powerful tool for personal growth. By engaging with diverse perspectives, we expand our understanding of different experiences and worldviews. This exposure challenges our preconceived notions and biases, fostering a more nuanced understanding of complex issues. It allows us to learn from others' successes and failures, ultimately enriching our own lives. The more we listen, the more we can cultivate wisdom, adapting our beliefs and behaviors based on new insights. This willingness to learn from others not only enhances our knowledge, but also cultivates humility, reminding us that we do not have all the answers. Listening also plays a critical role in leadership. Effective leaders understand that their success hinges on their ability to connect with and understand their teams. By actively listening to their employees, leaders can identify concerns, foster collaboration, and create a culture of inclusion. When team members feel heard, they are more likely to contribute their ideas and insights, driving innovation and growth. The leader who listens well can build trust and loyalty, creating a motivated and engaged workforce. In moments of conflict or tension, listening can serve as a powerful de-escalation tool. When emotions run high, it is easy for conversations to spiral into arguments. By listening actively and acknowledging the other person's feelings, we can diffuse tension and pave the way for resolution. This approach encourages open dialogue, allowing both parties to express their perspectives without becoming defensive. In this way, listening becomes a catalyst for conflict resolution, helping to foster understanding and find common ground. In conclusion, the value of listening is immense and multifaceted. By engaging in active listening, we strengthen our relationships, promote understanding, enhance empathy, and facilitate personal growth. In professional contexts, effective listening can lead to better collaboration and leadership, while in personal relationships, it fosters deeper connections and intimacy. By prioritizing the art of listening, we create an environment where meaningful conversations can thrive, enriching our lives and the lives of those around us. In a world that often prioritizes noise over thoughtfulness, let us embrace the transformative power of listening and recognize its essential role in our interactions. In a world overflowing with distractions and information, the ability to listen actively emerges as a cornerstone of effective communication. The practice of listening goes far beyond merely hearing the words spoken by another person. It involves fully engaging with the speaker, understanding their message, and responding thoughtfully. This art of listening is pivotal in both personal and professional contexts, offering a multitude of benefits that significantly enhance our interactions and relationships. Active listening begins with presence. To truly listen, we must be mentally and emotionally present, setting aside our own thoughts, distractions, and preoccupations. This presence is not just about physical attention, but also involves a genuine intention to understand the speaker's perspective. When we give our undivided attention to someone, we communicate that their words and feelings are valuable. This acknowledgement fosters a sense of trust and respect, encouraging the speaker to share more openly. In personal relationships, this practice can deepen intimacy and connection, allowing individuals to feel seen and heard. Active listening creates an environment conducive to empathy. By listening attentively, we gain insights into the speaker's emotions and experiences, enabling us to empathize with their feelings. Empathy is a powerful force that strengthens bonds between individuals. When we can step into someone else's shoes and understand their perspective, we validate their emotions and experiences. This validation fosters a supportive atmosphere, where individuals feel comfortable expressing themselves without fear of judgment. In professional settings, empathy nurtures collaboration and teamwork, as team members feel valued and understood. This can lead to increased morale and a more positive workplace culture. In addition to fostering connection and empathy, active listening can significantly enhance our problem-solving skills. When faced with challenges, it's essential to understand the various perspectives involved. By listening to different viewpoints, we gather valuable information that can inform our decisions. This comprehensive understanding allows us to approach problems with a more nuanced perspective, leading to more effective solutions. In business, this is especially crucial, as diverse teams bring unique insights and experiences to the table. By actively listening to all voices, organizations can tap into this collective intelligence and drive innovation. Active listening plays a critical role in conflict resolution. Disagreements and misunderstandings are inevitable in any relationship or team dynamic. However, the way we approach these conflicts can make all the difference. When we listen actively during a disagreement, we create an opportunity for dialogue rather than defensiveness. By acknowledging the other person's perspective, we diffuse tension and open the door to productive conversation. This approach fosters collaboration and problem solving as both parties feel heard and valued. Instead of escalating the conflict, active listening encourages compromise and understanding, leading to more amicable resolutions. Another significant benefit of active listening is its impact on personal growth. Engaging with others' perspectives broadens our understanding of the world, challenging our preconceived notions and beliefs. When we actively listen, we expose ourselves to diverse viewpoints that can reshape our understanding of complex issues. This willingness to learn from others not only enriches our knowledge but also fosters humility. Recognizing that we do not possess all the answers encourages us to approach conversations with an open mind and a willingness to grow. In this sense, active listening becomes a vehicle for continuous learning and self-improvement. Active listening also enhances our emotional intelligence. By tuning into the emotions of others, we develop a greater awareness of our own feelings and reactions. This heightened emotional awareness allows us to navigate our interactions with greater sensitivity and understanding. It equips us to respond thoughtfully, rather than react impulsively, leading to healthier and more constructive conversations. Emotional intelligence is a crucial skill in both personal and professional contexts, as it enables us to build stronger relationships and communicate effectively. The practice of active listening can lead to improved mental health and well-being. Engaging in meaningful conversations and feeling connected to others can alleviate feelings of loneliness and isolation. When we actively listen, we build supportive networks and foster a sense of belonging. These connections are essential for our mental and emotional well-being as they provide us with a safe space to share our thoughts and feelings. In times of stress or difficulty, having someone who listens can make all the difference in our ability to cope and thrive. In conclusion, the power of active listening is transformative and far-reaching. By committing to this practice, we enhance our relationships, foster empathy, and improve our problem-solving skills. Active listening serves as a catalyst for conflict resolution, personal growth, and emotional intelligence. It creates an environment where individuals feel valued, understood, and connected. In a world that often prioritizes noise over meaningful dialogue, let us embrace the art of listening and recognize its essential role in enriching our lives and the lives of those around us. By cultivating this skill, we not only improve our communication but also contribute to a more compassionate and understanding society.